Hi there guys, it's Lynn from Perth in WA. What do you do when your place is so tidy and neat and organised that you have actually very little, if nothing, to do in your orchid house? Well, I'm going to show you why I need a crash helmet when I work out here. I tend to drop a lot of pots or knock a lot of pots over, or sometimes they just fall. So I get bark and perlite in my mats, in my gravel that's on the ground, and when I come to clean out here on the floor, see this here, this little shelf? I forget it's there, so when I bend down, crash, I bang my head. I've had a few quite nasty wounds from this little shelf here, so I don't know what the solution is. I think I might cut up a garden hose and just put it all along this edge here. Where's my finger? There. Follow the finger, Lynn. So I might just cut up a bit of garden hose, put it along this ledge, and hopefully that'll stop me getting more cuts in my forehead and on the top of my head. I actually did it over here on this piece. This is my workbench, so I covered this corner because I'm always into this corner with the RO unit and watering and whatnot, and sometimes I crash into there and I get a bruised hip. So I think I'll do the same along that bench, or not bench, but that shelf. Put the hose on there and it may stop me getting some cuts in the forehead. But yes, it's so tidy out here. I don't know what else to do. I've put in some more, what do you call this stuff, shelving rack on the walls just to hang stuff to keep the place more tidy. Whether it will work in the long term, I don't know, because I tend to just plonk stuff down where I am and walk off. I'll tell you how organised I've been. This here is the runoff from my RO, so this is highly salted water. So what I do now, or when I've got some pots and there's not a pot inside for me to clean, I drop my dirty pots into here. I give them a quick brush with my old washing up brush that is no longer good. I give them, well, when I say good, it won't stand on my sink anymore. So I give them a brush in the water, clean them up, then they go over here into my bleach solution, which is pool cleaner, and get them sterilised in there. But there's not even a pot to put away. I've done it all. My little shed off the garage is just so tidy. All my pots are collated. Oh, dare I say it's boring and I've got too much time on my hands? No, I won't say that. What I will say is that I'm so organised, it's wonderful. And here I've got a tray of Stanhopeia bulbs and I'm just trying to get a few going. If I can get enough, like 12, shush you, I'm talking. If I can get 10 to 15 or so of these sprouting, I might be able to take them into the Species Society and sell them, because these are Tigrina, which is a beautiful, beautiful Stanhopeia. See, even the cat's board is doing damage. Yes, so everything is just so wonderful. Look at all the extra space I've got because I've moved everything in. It's just so wonderfully tidy. So now I've got to go and cut up some garden hose and try to stop banging my head on that shelf. At least I didn't draw blood this time. So nice and tidy, I'm so pleased. Oh, this little thing up here, you might be wondering why I've got that tray up there. When we get gale force winds and torrential rains, it tends to come in through that piece up there. And because I have a plug here and electronics, I thought I'd just give it a hat so the water will just run off there and not into my plug. because one day when we had torrential rains, this little thing here filled up with water. I don't mind that filling up, it's easy. I've drilled holes all along the bottom so it will just run out. But I don't really want my plugs soaked. So far in the 2 years I've had my orchid house with electrics out here, I've not had any problems, so I want that to keep going. So look at my little organised rack up here. These are all my pot hangers. I make these and then I sit my pots in them and then hang them on my shelf. So all those pots, or most of them, some of them are on hangers like these ones, but the majority of my pots are sitting in these rings which I've made all by myself. My instruments are hanging up, everything's tidy. All my pots are gone from this corner. This is where I kept most of my pots, apart from the terracottas. Empty bottles for my RO water or rainwater when I get it, and far less mess on these shelves now. So there we go, I'm all tidy, and now I've got to find grotty little jobs which normally I'm too busy to do. So that's my tale of woe. Isn't it wonderful to have such a tale of woe like that? Bye for now.